Parks and Wildlife gets about 100 reports of gray wolf sightings every year, though most of the time CPW can't confirm the spotting is actually the endangered animal. That's why this weekend's sighting in Jackson County has people so excited. CPW is pretty sure this clear shot is a gray wolf. And not only that, this animal has a tracking collar they believe is from the Wyoming Fish and Game Department. They're still trying to get any data that wolf may be carrying on its neck. Wolves, which threatened livestock back in the day, were killed off in Colorado in 1940. They have remained in some surrounding states protected by the federal government. But wolf populations have improved, and U.S. Fish and Wildlife may delist the animal from that endangered species list soon. If that happens, and if more wolves move into our state, it would be up to CPW to manage the species. We spoke with both of those agencies today.
I would say the biggest part Colorado has done is obviously that there's decent habitat here, that wolves who have dispersed from other areas have seen that this is potentially a place that they could make a home.
We're looking at everything from a landscape level, and just being able to know that our habitat is working the way it needs to support species that are native to the area, that's a win for us.
Biologists will now keep a close eye on the area that this animal was spotted to see if there's more than one wolf. If there are additional sightings, the strategy will be to do nothing, letting the animals do what they want in what used to be their home.